Alright guys, it's your boy Roman Pierce here with another deck tech using my new favorite deck in Standard, Green Black Rock. If you smell what I'm cooking. Alright, so first off we're going to go with creatures. We're going to start off with 3 Scavenging Oozes. These lovely things that helped kill Junk Reanimator and made a lot of people sad. Unfortunately for Junk Reanimator. A 1 of in my deck, but I have 1 in the board. Vampire Nighthawk. You guys know what he does. He's that lovely flying Death Touch lifelinker for 3. So beautiful. I don't know why. Alright. Next, 3 Lifebane Zombies. Let it be known that this is now a $12 card on Star City Games. I pre-ordered mine for 3. Winning. Next. 3 Sphinxes, Disciple of Bolus. This guy, you sacrifice a creature to make him. So you draw 6 cards, you gain X life. If you want to, oh no, I was looking at it and I thought it said other creature. If it said sacrifice a creature, you could sacrifice him to himself to just draw 2 and gain 2 life, which is still less expensive than a Sphinx's Revelation for 2, because a Sphinx's Revelation for 2 is 5 mana. There's nothing more fun than sacrificing this guy after your opponent sacrificed him at the beginning of their combat. Desecration Demon. This guy is a limited bomb, and now he's constructed. He's going to make a huge splash. Next up is 4 of these lovely Thrag Tuskies. Tusky, it's so Tusky. Yeah, it's Tusky. Gain 5 life. Fun thing to do is go turn 4 Desecration Demon. If you curve out like this, there's no way you don't win. Turn 1 Gargoyle Guildgate, turn 2 Scavenging Ooze, turn 3 Lifebane Zombie, turn 4 Desecration Demon, turn 5 Thrag Tusk, turn 6 Disciple of Bolus, turn 7 maybe, or even on turn 5 you could go Mutilate, and that gets a lot of stuff out. But playing this guy, gaining 5 life, and then next turn sacrificing it, getting a 3/3 beast. This is all after combat, of course. Get a 3/3 beast, and then you draw 5 cards and gain 5 life again. That's card advantage on advantage on advantage, and I love it. This is the one questionable card in my deck. Glaring Spotlight. I have 1 copy in there. I might switch it out for another Nighthawk. I don't know. Because I think if I take out another Nighthawk, a 24 land mana base is kind of sketchy. Especially with 2 that come into play tapped. But that card, it'll hose down Geist of St. Traft when you first play them. And then, if you absolutely need to, make all your creatures hexproof. Like, if someone could Liliana you out, you could just go crack it, and all your creatures are hexproof. And they've just done everything. They've just, exhausted their entire mana base, and they can't really do anything. So, I think that's very important. Next up is, you already know, I have my removal. 2 Tragic Slips. Love to play that against, if someone plays Aristocrats against you, and you Tragic Slip their fucking Wrath Aristocrat, they're really upset. Because if they do anything, the Morbid activates, which, unless you sacrifice 14 humans to it, which at that point you should have won the game already, you shouldn't be worried about your Aristocrat. Then you pretty much killed it. Next is 1 Devour Flesh in the main. I'm thinking of taking out the Glaring Spotlight and putting Devour Flesh in the main, but I haven't decided yet. Next up is my 2 Super Foile. It's all Foile Doomblades. I'm gonna kill you and make it shiny. Yeah. Next up is 3 Sign and Bloods. Those guys are always fun. On turn 2 to just get your extra stuff. 1 of Abrupt Decay. 2 Lily Veil. A lot of people are running 3 in theirs. I only run 2. I think 3 is a little much for her because I have another card that I think works just as well against the matchups that she's more concerned about. 1 Underworld Connections. 1 Putrefy. I'm thinking of taking out the Underworld Connections for Putrefy. This card is so fun. I played it in my Gristlebrand deck in that black by popular demand Conley Woods build, and I'm playing it again. Mutilate. So fun to do after your opponents just sacrifice creatures to Desecration Team. And this is the lady that takes the place of my 3rd Lily Vale, Vraska the Unseen. If you see her, you die. If you don't see her. She's unseen. She protects herself. The most important things I look for in a Planeswalker is, do they protect themselves, and is their middle ability good enough to be constructed playable? She destroys target permanent. That means your opponent's Shockland that they need to cast their Thragtusk. That means they're going to cast a Wolf Run. That means their Thragtusk if you want. Their Lily Vale if you want. So you can play your Lily Vale and not feel mad. And of course, her -7 is, well, if one of them hits, you win. So let's say you mutilate, then you use Vraska's -7. They're gonna be pretty butthurt if they don't play 3 creatures. It's gonna be bad. Alright, next, guys, is the mana base. 14 of my personal favorite Zendikar Swamps. Yeah, they're all Zendikar. Favorite turn 1 play in this deck is one of these, Golgari Guildgate. I feel like that's just a great way to start off your matchups. I don't like them after turn 1. 4 Woodland Cemetery. And last but not least, this is the last cards in the main, my 4 Overgrown Tombs. Alright, now on to the sideboard, ladies and gentlemen. I don't have one card for the sideboard, and that card is Acidic Slime. So that's what this sleeve is for when I go get one at my local shop, Big Larry's. In the board, we have 1 Glaring Spotlight, a Pithing Needle. I might take out a Glaring Spotlight. Oh, no, I'm not. 2 Pithing Needles, I'm sorry. A.K.A. Olivia Valderin, Aetherling. Shut down some strategies. Pretty good. Okay, 2 Duresses. This card is just good. 2 Appetite for Brains, a.k.a. Gore Clan Rampager, a.k.a. Olivia Valderin, a.k.a. Thragtusk, a.k.a. Huntmaster of the Fells, a.k.a. Resto Angel. Okay. Next is 1 Devour Flesh. Golgari Charm. This card is very versatile and I love it. Abrupt Decay. My other Vampire Nighthawk, I have this one on the board. Putrefy. 2 Curse of Dex holes for those mono white human players. Poor guys. Once I put this down, if you get 2 of these out against a mono white humans player, they're pretty much dead. Because you can't really do anything. Because even if they have Zathra Necromancer, then it's just like, oh, well, they're getting it -2/-2. All your humans are going to die immediately before they even hit the board. And so is Zathra Necromancer. So it's like, once you hit 2 of those, if your opponent isn't playing colors that get rid of enchantments, then they're pretty much done. Okay, guys. So, that was a deck tech with Roman Pierce. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your support. Leave a comment below if you think I should change something in the deck. I'm pretty sure I'm going to take out the Glaring Spotlight and put in a Devour Flesh or an Abrupt Decay. But I have to figure that out still. So until next time, thank you for watching. This is your Deck Tech with Roman Pierce. Come back next time. Peace!